guys, this is Tcbfx here, and I want to welcome you to week 40 of the trading week, week 40. And this is just going to be a very quick video on the weekly analysis focus that I'm looking at on GU and EURUSD. Now, before I continue, I want you guys to know that there are people out there who have been using my avatar, my ID, creating different social media accounts. And the question being me trying to scam people, not just trying to scam people, they are scamming a lot of people of their ad-end money, which obviously I'm really upset about. But you know what? The greed and the gullibility of people is what is putting them in their shoes. So I'm not surprised that many people have fallen into this trap. Imagine someone asked to bring $1,000, and then in 5 days he will receive $25,000 in his account. How do you do that? How do you explain that? And people will still fall to that crap, to that obvious scam. I don't know how gullible people will get. You know, it's terrible. So stay away from all those social media. The original networks or social media that I have is on this video description. That is the original. And in that place, I do not advertise investments. I do not advertise trading for people. I do not ask people to bring money so that I can multiply it and then they have whatever. That is a lie. I don't do it. So if you are in any Telegram group, in any social media platform, claiming to be Charles Brown or Trader C Brown or Tcbfx, whatever they now name it to be, listen, and they are asking you to bring thousands of dollars or few hundreds of dollars or few thousands of dollars so that you can multiply and invest it and make it 10, 15, 25, $100,000 in the next 1, 2, 3 months or 1 week. I'm not the one. I'm seriously telling you this, guys, please stay away from those guys. Run away from such groups. I do not trade crypto, okay? I do not even trade indices. I only trade forex pairs and majorly GU and EURUSD. I trade other pairs now because of swing trading. But again, there are other, there are platforms that is so obvious that this is a scam. Come on, run away. Stay away from there. All right. The word is enough for the wise. I keep saying it. People keep scam, you know. I don't know what to say more. Well, let's go to the video. Now, I decided not to on the camera because I'm still on my pajamas. So, okay, let's get this done. First of all, let me show you something here about the EURUSD. GBPUSD. This is the 4-hour time frame on my right, sorry, and then we have the lower time frame, which is 1-hour time frame also on my left. So I have the screen split into two. So I want you to pay attention to this. Let me just make it wider a bit so you can see. Now, this part where I'm scrolling now, pay attention to this part. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into daily time frame so that you can see what's going on here. Now, on the daily time frame, as you can see, we are bearish. This is not a bullish market. GU has never been a bullish market for a long time. We can see that it started selling amazingly from August, and it sold massively. It's still selling since August. Okay. Now, you may be wondering what indicator is this? That's the one I did many months ago, TCB indicator. What do you call it? What do you call it? Trend beat. I call it trend beat. That's the one. So that's the one here. So now it sold many weeks ago, and then it keeps selling. So looking at this, we are bearish. Just understand, on GU we are bearish. Price action, we are bearish, but we can see that price will want to do a little bit of pullback. which is struggling to do. It's struggling to really do it because we can see previously it tried to pull back, it dropped. Previously, it tried to pull back, it dropped. Previously, it tried to pull back, it dropped. You see, every attempt that it tried to pull back, it drops. Try to pull back, it drops. It try to pull back, it drops. So the reality is it ready to pull back now? I'm not sure yet. It drops, it drops. Every attempt to pull back, it drops. Every attempt to pull back, it's gonna drop. So now I'm looking at a more sell on GU. So let's go back to the week. Let me just show you a little bit on weekly time frame. So you see the weekly time frame? It just sold on the weekly time frame. So there's more sale coming in on GU. The pullback is justified. So I'm expecting price to break this structure here at this low. So this low will become a very, very important structure low, which is at 119. We're looking at 1.1900 at the psychological level. That's what we're looking at. 1.1900 at the psychological level as overall target before price will start making any initial pullback, a reasonable pullback. It should break that structure though. Of course, we already have a structure broken on the weekly. We have this structure break on the weekly. Okay, all right, and then we are anticipating the structure to break, and then pullback will be reasonable, and then we'll have more to the downside if that happens. But not. Let's see what happens then. We're not trading with the weekly time frame now, so we are not just a position trader. We are day traders, isn't it? So let's go to the 4-hour daily first, which I already showed you what I'm looking at. So if you check from there where price is at to the psychological level, where I draw about 300 pips. So we still expect price to drop for about 300 pips, guys, to the downside. That is expectation. I'm thinking of that. It's going to happen. So first, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, beautiful pullback happened there, and we have a mark of selling. So it told us that it's going to go up. But the reality is we are not guaranteeing that because the higher time frame, which is the 4-hour, the daily and the weekly, are extremely bullish. Of course, there could be a minor pullback on the lower time frame, like 4-hour, okay, which is already done. As you can see, it's already done. This is the pullback. It's already done. It's done it. You say it's done it? Yeah, it's done it. Because if you check the whole drop that happened here, this is the swing drop. If I was to measure that drop from here to that zone right here, you can see that price already pulled back. It did the pullback. Excellent hit on the 50. So that's a reasonable pullback. In fact, reasonable pullback is 38. So it went all the way to 50. That means that's a reasonable pullback. So it's done it. So what are we looking at now? We're looking to sell more this week. I'm telling you guys, if you trade GU, look for more sales. Sales are coming in more in this month of October. So get that. Obviously, week 40, we're looking at more sales. So now I want you to turn to the left chart. Look at this chart here. Turn to this left chart here. Look at this. The first thing is, this is 1-hour time frame. I want to squeeze it in so you can see what's going on. You see what just happened? So the pullback has taken place on the 1-hour time frame. After the drop, the market pullback. So it's done. So here is a setup for GU to start catching up a few weeks. I want to give you a trade setup right now on this analysis, even though it's a forecast. Let me just show you how to catch this trade. So first, you're going to place your sell drop there, sell order there. What do you mean sell order? Because you see, price already shows us that it's coming down. And we just need a little pullback, and then we tap into it. So you're going to have your order activated at this level. So what price level? I'm looking at selling from that price level, sell order. Okay. Now I'm going to put my stop loss. I'm targeting this low. First of all, 1 to 2 is fine. Don't be greedy. Target 1 to 2. All right. Target 1 to 2. So I'm putting my stop loss below that structure low, which is head and shoulder. Remember, this is beautiful head and shoulder for me. So I put it on this shoulder here. That's the stop loss. So it might be risky, but try as much as possible not to put it just right on top of it. Okay. something like that nature. Why? Because we have a shoulder, we have a head, another shoulder forming, and then we expected that shoulder to break to the downside so we can have a clean sweep of this liquidity here. We want to have a lovely sweep of this liquidity here. So this is what you're going to be looking at starting from. Just watch out on price action here. And I guarantee that it might give us a very good break at this level right here. So once you notice a good break at that level, get in. That means the trend line breaks, pull back into it, that's your sell. Or you can use a sell limit order at that level, and then that will be it. That's on G, because right now we can see that it's already pulling back on the bigger time frame, which is the 4-hour time frame, and we're anticipating price will come to this low. Now, if I'm targeting this low based on this operation, let's assume I do something like this nature, bring the price down here, and I'm expecting price to sell from near here. So that would be exactly the same position that I'm targeting on the higher time frame, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that's what we're looking at to sell. We want to sell more on GU. I hope you guys got what I just did. Okay. Now, if you're new to the forum, listen, we just launched our new trading lab. It's called CB Trading Lab. And if you're interested, I'm going to put the link in the description below. Join our trading lab where you're going to be learning how to trade almost in everything. I mean, you're going to be learning the bits and bits. I think I sent the details to my my Telegram group. Let me see if I can find information about that to you. Great. Give me a sec. I want to show you something. Here we go. Okay, there we are. So I think you can see this. Introducing CB Trading Lab. I'm going to put this information there. So you learn how to trade everything about forex, lifetime mentorship, live trading, live analysis, mingle with other traders are in there. And the link will be in the description of this video. So ensure you click on that link and join our trading lab. That's where I'm going to be sharing all of this information. You're going to be getting a lot of analysis like this, and I guarantee that you're going to learn more in trading than you have ever done. All right, let's move to Euro USD. I'm done with GU. Let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD is the next. Now, Euro USD look the same as GU right now. So I'm looking at let's look at the higher time frame first. On the higher time frame where we're looking at, let's go to the daily to see the picture. Now you can see on the daily, the pullback is wearing out. We can see there's a pullback here that just happened and is wearing out on Euro USD. So I'll put my fib here just at this price action, and I'll put it at the low just to see what you see is rejecting at 61.50 already. So it's rejecting there. So which is beautiful. So obviously there's more because it's a structural sell. You can see break of structure drop, break of structure drop, break of structure drop, break of structure drop. So we are still selling. You say, what's the guarantee of that? Well, let's see the higher time frame still. Let's go to the weekly and see what the weekly says. Now on the weekly, you can see that we just triggered on the sell. So the sell has just begun on a weekly time frame, which is obviously a structural high has been taken out. What would mean by structural high? You see this high that just sparked up, that break this high. Now price drop all the way down to break the structure. That is a change of character. It means the market has changed structure. It's not selling. So on the weekly, Euro USD, we are selling it. And then if you check the daily, confirming that we are selling it, we have a break of structure here as well. Beautiful break of this swing high, and just check it out. And then we can see a sell signal telling us more sales. And on a daily, we can see structures giving us lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. Very important, lower low, lower highs. Which is beautiful. So we are still going to be selling. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame one more time. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the pullback has just been executed. Now, you may say, well, there is a break of structure to the upside, so the market is pulling back on this impulsive move, which may be true, because it could be that the pullback is not finished on the lower time frame. It could be true, but how do we know? We have to watch. So how do we do it? First of all, we see that price created a pullback from the swing high to the swing low. So we have this pullback created from here to here. All right. So Is it done? Is this pullback done? How would you know? How would you know that the pullback is done? First of all, look at structure here. We have market structure here that was created at the both sides. So that means there was, let me show you something. Pay attention to this now. You see this right here? If I stretch it to the other side, you see what the market did? What can you see? A break of structure or a break of support resistance converted to support resistance. You know what I mean? So market make it a support, pull back, break it, test it, retest it, and drop, came back to it, tested one more time, and then break through it, came back and created another structure. So we have another structure up there, right here. So we have another structure right there. So what is the market doing? Break out of the structure that. So that means it's not breaking above, it's breaking below. So he just broke below the other structure. So the only way we can anticipate a buy is when this high is taken out. If this high is not taken out, we're not anticipating any buys. And if it's in just come up 4 hours or 8 hours, 2 candles is enough to tell us. So the whole Monday, you can use it to study it, or from this night, Sunday night to tomorrow morning, you can use it to study it. Look at the first 8 hours and see what the candle did, and then be able to see the reaction. So at this level right here, I know this liquidity is very attractive. You can see the liquidity pool, very attractive. They took it to the downside, but this top one need to be taken. So on Euro USD, I still think that Euro USD will want to push higher. Because on the daily, if I go to the daily again, you see it just created a rejection. A rejection doesn't mean that it's going to just keep dropping. It just rejected. Another candle will pop up, might try to test that zone again and break it. So if it tests that zone again and break it, that means it's coming to tap into this liquidity. That means it's coming to tap into this other block and push higher so that he can drop again. So in this zone is what we're looking at. This is where the liquidity is on Euro USD. This is where the liquidity is right here. Okay, on the lower time frame. We're going to check it now. So let's go to the 4 hour and see. Okay, I told you. So that's where the liquidity is. So they might want to push into that liquidity just to tap into it. And then you should be looking at this imbalance being filled in the market, which they will come into before they sell. But it is still a sell market. But I'm just telling you, based on what I'm looking at on Euro USD, there's a possibility that the market will do such a thing. What? What kind of a thing? The market will push up. Let me use this tool so you can see. The market might push up again. All right. Tap into the zone, take out liquidity, all right, and then before selling, and then come out to take out this level. That could be it. It could do that, but we are not sure yet. Okay, we are not sure if that could be what the market want to do, but we are watching the zone. As long as market it breaks below on the 4 hour, we intend to say that the market want to drop and take this low. So what we'll do is to watch. So what I've done is, if you come to the left side of my chart, which is the 1 hour time frame, I'm looking at the behavior now. I had the swing high from this price level, okay? This swing low here from this price level, okay? And then to this high, which is this height of this price level, okay? So what am I waiting for? I'm seeing that price may break below the 61 or 50, but if it does, I'm going to sell. So what? I'm waiting. You see, it broke below, rejected it. So you might want to trade all the way up and still getting higher. That's fine. You don't need to run over that. Just leave it. Because the market is selling. So you want to sell the market. So wait for sell opportunity. So what I will do is I'm going to look for, this is just my view. Okay, this is just my view. Now, we'll do more of this in the trading lab. So join us on CB Trading Lab. The link is going to be in the description of this video. I want you to join us, and we're going to be doing more of this every week, every day of every week. We're going to be looking for setups like this with multiple pairs. We have a lot of pairs we're going to be looking at, a lot of multiple pairs, like you can see, which I may not be able to talk about today on this video. But ensure you join the Trading Lab. The link is in the description below, and subscribe. So we have this push up, and I'm waiting for price. Now, If I'm going to short, I'm going to short clean. I'm going to short. That's okay. I'm shorting, putting my sell there, just like GU, and I'm targeting this zone here as my TP. But my stop loss will be just round about the head and shoulder, over the head and shoulder around that level. So I'm just going to be more precise with that. And then I'll say, okay, fine, that's where my stop loss is. I can even put it a little bit higher just to ensure that I'm not being greedy, just like that, and then leave it that way. And what am I watching for? Now, don't get in until price break below. You could be tagged in. Wait for price to break below, close below it, and then wait for price to pull back, and then you're going to get in on that. So, but ensure that this is what you're looking at. I want to sell this market. This is what I'm going to do. Now, this setup is going to be put in the trading lab from a Monday, and so you are in the trading lab to see what we're doing with this. All right. So another thing you want to do is to put a trend line here. Watch out for price breaking that trend line. Very simple. Another one is to put another trend line here. Watch out for price. I don't trade trend line, but I just use it to give a direction. I used to trade it, but I moved away from there. I know that they are used as liquidity. So, but I just see it. So this is what I'm looking at right now on this pair Euro USD. So I hope you guys got it. Watch this video 2-3 times so that you can understand it. All right, and then prepare yourself to trade these two pairs for the week. Now, these are my favorite pairs. Okay, I trade them. GU is my number one. So I trade these pairs. So I want you to prepare yourself as well as we go through it this week with well, yeah, in the trading lab. So join us there in the trading lab, right? Okay, now this is it for the week 30, week 40. We're in week 40, and I'm done with this analysis. I hope this video helped you guys. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. And I want to thank every one of you. We just passed 2,000 subscribers this week. Woo! Thank you guys for joining us, for being part of us, and we are making progress. Let's shake the channel. Let's invite more people. Let's teach people how to trade, and let's do this for free. Let's go. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. I'm going to be doing another analysis of multiple pairs for swing traders so that you can take advantage of this beautiful, beautiful trades ahead of us. All right, then. Bye for now. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.